Imagine waking up tomorrow, checking your phone and seeing $50 in your bank account. Not from your job, not from selling something, just money deposited overnight while you slept. Sounds impossible? It's not. Today I'm showing you 7 passive income ideas that can actually work in 2026, with real numbers, realistic expectations, and no hype. But first, let's clear up one important misconception. Passive income does not mean completely effortless income. Almost every passive income stream requires work, money, or both up front. You might spend 20 hours creating a course, but then sell that course for months or even years. You might buy a rental property and deal with maintenance occasionally, while tenants pay rent every month. The goal isn't zero work. The goal is to do the work once or invest money up front, and then continue earning without constantly trading your time for every dollar. Active income is usually your time, your money. Passive income is closer to your work or money up front, potential income repeatedly. So here are 7 methods worth understanding in 2026. Number 1. Dividend stocks. Let's start with one of the oldest passive income strategies, dividend investing. When you buy shares of a company that pays dividends, you can receive a portion of the company's profits simply for owning those shares. For example, imagine you invest $5,000 and the investment produces a 4% annual dividend yield. That would be approximately $5,000 x 4%, or $200 per year. That's about $50 every quarter. Now imagine you invest $25,000. At the same 4% yield, that would be approximately $1,000 per year. And with $100,000, that would be approximately $4,000 per year, or around $333 per month on average. But there's an important catch. A dividend yield is not guaranteed. Stock prices move. Companies can reduce or eliminate dividends. And a high dividend yield doesn't automatically mean a good investment. For beginners, diversified dividend ETFs can be worth researching because they spread your money across many companies instead of relying on one stock. The important thing is to focus on total returns, diversification, fees, and risk, not just the dividend percentage. And remember, investing involves risk. You can lose money. Number 2. High-yield savings accounts. If you want something simpler and lower risk than stocks, look at high-yield savings accounts. A traditional savings account might pay very little interest. A competitive high-yield savings account can potentially pay much more, although rates change over time. Let's say you have $10,000 and your account earns 4.5% APY. That would be roughly $10,000 x 4.5% or $450 per year. That's around $37.50 per month on average before taxes, assuming the rate stayed the same. The best part, you don't have to trade stocks, you don't have to create videos, you don't have to deal with customers. You simply keep eligible cash in the account and earn interest. Of course, rates can change, so don't assume today's APY will remain the same forever. And if you're in the United States, check whether the bank is FDIC insured and understand the applicable coverage limits and terms. For someone building an emergency fund, this can be one of the simplest places to start. Number 3. YouTube ad revenue. Now this one is different. YouTube is not passive in the beginning. It can require months of consistent work before you build an audience. But once you have a library of useful videos generating views, older videos can continue earning revenue while you sleep. Imagine you build a finance channel. You publish 100 useful videos over time. Some of those videos continue getting search traffic and recommendations months after you publish them. That creates an asset, your content library. But don't believe anyone who tells you that every finance channel automatically makes huge amounts of money. YouTube revenue varies based on audience location, topic, advertiser demand, watch time, seasonality, video format, and many other factors. And CPM is not the same thing as your take-home RPM. For example, suppose your channel eventually generates 100,000 monetized views in a month and your effective RPM is $10. That would be approximately 100,000, 1,000 x 10, $1,000. If your RPM were $20, the same number of views would generate approximately $2,000. The numbers can vary dramatically, and YouTube monetization has eligibility requirements and policies that you need to meet. So the real strategy is simple. Pick a niche. Create genuinely useful content, build an audience, keep improving. Then monetize through ads, sponsorships, affiliates, and products. YouTube can become semi-passive over time, but only after you build the machine. Number 4, affiliate marketing. Next up is affiliate marketing. The concept is simple. You recommend a product or service. Someone clicks your unique link. They purchase or complete a qualifying action. You receive a commission according to the affiliate program's terms. You don't need to manufacture the product. You don't need to store inventory. And in many cases, you don't handle customer support. For example, imagine you create content called Best Investing Apps for Beginners. You explain different platforms and include legitimate affiliate links where appropriate. Now imagine 10,000 people see your content. If a portion of them click and some eventually convert, you can earn commissions. The important word here is trust. Don't recommend something just because it pays a high commission. Recommend products you genuinely believe are useful for your audience. And always disclose affiliate relationships when required. Affiliate marketing works particularly well when combined with content. You can use YouTube, a website, social media, email newsletters, or other platforms to attract people. The content brings the traffic. The affiliate offer creates the potential revenue. And evergreen content can continue generating commissions long after you publish it. Number 5, rental property. Now let's talk about real estate. Rental property can generate monthly cash flow, but calling it completely passive would be misleading. There are tenants, there's maintenance, there are vacancies. There are taxes, insurance, repairs, financing costs, and unexpected expenses. Still, when the numbers work, rental property can become a powerful income-producing asset. Imagine a property generates $2,400 per month in rent. After the mortgage, taxes, insurance, maintenance reserves, vacancy costs, and other expenses, maybe you're left with $500 per month. That's $6,000 per year in cash flow. But the calculation doesn't stop there. Depending on the situation, the property could also appreciate over time, and tenants may effectively pay down part of the mortgage. But none of those outcomes are guaranteed. And you need enough capital and a strong financial plan before buying. For some people, owning physical property makes sense. For others, real estate investment trusts, or REITs, can provide exposure to real estate without directly managing a property. The key is understanding the numbers before you buy. Number 6, digital products. This is one of my favorite options for people who have skills but don't have a huge amount of capital. Digital products. You create something once and sell it repeatedly. That could be an ebook, a spreadsheet, a Notion template, a Canva template, a course, a checklist, a financial planning template, or a specialized guide that solves a specific problem. Imagine you spend 15 hours creating a useful digital guide. You sell it for $27. If you eventually sell 100 copies in a month, that's $27, $100, $2,700 in gross sales. Your actual profit will be lower after platform fees, payment processing, taxes, refunds, and other expenses. But the interesting part is that creating the next copy doesn't require another 15 hours of production. You created the asset once. Now the same asset can potentially be sold hundreds or thousands of times. The hard part? Getting people to find it. That's why digital products work extremely well when combined with YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, email, or SEO. Content attracts attention. Your product solves a problem, and the system connects the two. Instead, think about building multiple income-producing assets over time. For example, imagine someone eventually has $10,000 invested in diversified funds, $10,000 in a high-yield savings account, a small digital product business, a YouTube channel, and an affiliate income stream. None of these alone may completely replace their job. But together, they create multiple potential sources of income, and that's the real advantage. If one source slows down, you're not completely dependent on it. The goal isn't to wake up tomorrow with $10,000 appearing in your bank account. The goal is to spend the next few years building assets that can continue producing value. So which passive income method should you choose? If you have money but very little time, you might research investing and savings options. If you have skills but little capital, digital products and content can be interesting. If you enjoy creating videos, YouTube can become a powerful long-term asset. And if you have significant capital and understand real estate, rental property may be worth researching. You don't need to start with all 7. Pick one. Learn how it works. Start small, track the numbers, then scale what actually works. Because passive income isn't about getting rich while you sleep. It's about building something today that can potentially keep working for you tomorrow. So which one would you start with? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more practical finance videos without the hype, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.